She said, if you want to live in peace and you want to live happy, you do one thing. Every single morning, when you wake up and every night before you go to bed, you say thank you. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. When you start counting 3 things that you have. And she said, I'm not talking religion, right? This is us, shukr, the whole concept. And then she said, of course, people tell her, well, of course, because you have everything in this life. And what was the answer? This is the thing that really hit me. I was listening to a podcast yesterday. It was actually one of the most famous one for opera. You need to listen to everybody, whether they are Muslims or non-Muslims, because you learn from everyone. So she was saying about how to be. She said the best thing. SubhanAllah, I was like, I really prayed that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide her, because what she was saying is an Islamic concept. She said, if you want to live in peace and you want to live happy, you do one thing. Every single morning, when you wake up and every night before you go to bed, you say thank you. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. When you start counting 3 things that you have. And she said, I'm not talking religion, right? This is us, shukr, the whole concept. And then she said, of course, people tell her, well, of course, because you have everything in this life. And what was the answer? This is the thing that really hit me. She said, the reason I have everything in life, because I practice this. The reason I am where I am is because that's what I practice. What did Allah say? وَلَئِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you are grateful, I'll give you more. So this is why I keep reminding myself and all of you, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, always you have a place. Let's take just where we are now, right? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we have a place we can talk. We lived this 2 years without it. Don't forget this ever. Don't take it granted. Allah can take it again. How many of you were planning to go to Hajj? Anybody in this room? What happened today? Did you hear about it? Nope. They are not allowing any Hajj from US, UK, and from Australia. SubhanAllah. But people start texting me and I said, Allah will reward you. Still, you didn't go, but Allah will reward you. That's a hadith of Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam. He was with the companions and then he was looking at Medina. They were coming back from an expedition. And he said, there's people in Medina. They stayed in Medina. You did not get up, or we did not get up on a valley. Come in the front. There is some chairs. And then if you will go down, but they will got the same reward. And they said, Ya Rasulullah, they didn't even leave their homes. They didn't even leave their homes. He said, حَبَسَهُمُ الْعُذْرِ. There was an excuse. There was something out of their control. So though any one of you who was planning to go, or anybody who's listening to me, were planning to go to Hajj, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just didn't allow it, you know what? This is the beauty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because He's Kareem. Why do I want to go to Hajj? Because I want Him to reward me. Well, guess what? He will still, subhanahu, reward you. So remember this, count your blessings as we say, but when we say it this way, we take it so granted. It's like, okay, count your blessing. But you really have to sit down and just think of it. And this one for us, like we have a place, I can come. I have the need to come. I met a lady yesterday, subhanAllah, and she was almost in tears. I was like, I'd love to attend. I just can't. I just don't have transportation. It's very hard for me to get to, like technical obstacles. Alhamdulillah, I don't have it. You got in your car and you came, right? Allah gave you the desire to come. Allah gave you the ability to sit, to listen. And when you are face to face, is very different than when you are live. You all felt that. So don't forget this every time. And don't say, you know what, it's live stream, let me stay home. No, you missed it. You missed a lot of it. What did you miss when you don't come and you stay home, when there isn't a possibility of you to come? Exactly. مجتمع قوم في بيت من بيوت الله. That absolutely applies to us. There is no group of people get together in the house of Allah. Where are we? House of Allah. For what? Right? يتدارسون كتاب الله. They study, learn the book of Allah, the knowledge of Allah. Right? 4 things happened. And these 4 things, if I have it in my life, I am the happiest woman in the world. And what do I need? نزلت عليهم السكينة. نزلت عليهم الملائكة. Angels surrounded them. غشيتهم الرحمة. The mercy, the loving mercy of Allah surround them. What do you want in life? I always ask myself. To live in peace, right? You want to live in peace. You want to wake up in the morning and you have nothing to worry about. And if there is many things to worry about, you just don't worry about it. You know what? I always say this to the team in Jannah Institute when we get things doesn't go the right way. I was like, remember one thing. And they said, what? I said, remember when he was, alayhi salatu wasalam, in the trench, in the expedition when they were in the trench surrounded, right? And they were in the worst time. the worst time. They're completely surrounded. And he had so much inside, and he said, and he hits a rock, and he said, "Futihat Kisra. We're going to conquer Persia." You know what I'm saying? But that's why he had this, we don't have it. Yes, he's a prophet, alayhi salatu wassalam, but also because he's connected with Allah. And that's what we are going to be talking about today. The point is the most important thing I want in my life. I wake up in the morning, and even if the whole world is around me crumbling, I say, Alhamdulillah. And I think of the positives. And then I do it this way and see what he will give you. Sakina. So نزلت عليهم الملائكة. The angels surrounded them. غشيتهم الرحمة. They're engulfed by the loving mercy of Allah. Why? وذكرهم الله في من عندنا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will mention your names, mine, with him. Who are we? Do we even, you probably, but do I even, I'm worthy of Allah remembering me? How often I remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So always feel it. Don't take things for granted. And this is one of our main problems as a human being. And he keeps banging us on the head to remember, and we still forget. So please remember this and always be grateful. Allah will give you more and more.